सुनाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो। शिव पिता की याद दिलाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो। अपने को समझो आता तुम, राजयोग की विधि यही है। अपने को समझो आता तुम, राजयोग की विधि यही है। सर्व संबंध हो परम पिता से, सर्व संबंध हो परम पिता से। ज्ञान योग की सिद्धि ही यही है। राजयोगी बन करके तुम सबके पाप मिटाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो। शिव पिता की याद दिलाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो, सबके भाग्य बनाते चलो।
Om Shanti. Good morning, all Asian Brahmins. Today we are going to talk about yoga, stage, and service. Our main subject, or I would say difficult subject, is remembrance. Even though it's such an important subject, we forget Baba very often. Nowadays, Baba says, have constant yoga, constant service. So, in order to have constant yoga and powerful yoga, what we need to do is to practice soul consciousness. More we are soul conscious, bodiless, incorporeal, easy to remember Baba. Second thing we need to do is remain introvert. In the old days, the sannyasis would stay in cave to do tapasya. So, introvertedness is our cave. One has to love solitude. Because some people like to have company all the time. If there is no company, they say, oh, I feel lonely. But more we have time, we should be connecting ourselves with Baba and not with internet, Facebook, social media, etc. We need to follow Srimad accurately. Especially what we find is Brahman may follow brahmacharya easily, but there is greed for food, totally, and desire to eat some special dish. And that we have to see that we have total disinterest in the old world. Dresses, ornaments, food, touring around, buying new gadgets, because every day there is new fashion, upgraded gadgets. So that's where we have to see that we have disinterest in that, and that is possible when we have clear picture of golden age, what will be our new age, how much we will have possessions in that time. Love for one Baba. Baba is my family, none but one Baba. Detachment from body, bodily relations, old world possessions. So loving and detached. We have system of traffic control. We should follow it wherever we are. Stop for a minute or 2 minutes every hour, 2 hours. And main thing we have to see that in order to accumulate treasures, imperishable treasures of love, peace, happiness, mercy, etc., we have to avoid waste thoughts, impure thoughts, negative thoughts. So save our time, money, energy, words, then we can be powerful. Stop expansion and be essential. We have to see we don't have any bondages, because if there are any bondage to body, bodily relations, old world, we can't take to mind our Baba. So there will be problems, obstacles, situation in our life, no doubt. Brahman life or Kalyugi life is not free from problems. But we have to keep Baba as our companion and not be afraid of anyone, not to worry about future, and remain observer and detached of the drama. So as much as we are stable on karma and drama, we will be able to maintain our stage of equanimity. So yoga power and Gyan power helps us to be powerful, stable, and unshakable. So our stage should remain powerful, and ultimately we have to reach karmatit stage. So we have to stay in family. That's the beauty of Brahman life. Stay with the family, but remain pure and detached like a lotus flower. So when we are reaching karmatit stage, we are doing activity but not affected with the result of our actions. We might be having sickness, but not pulled by body. We can remain in Baba's remembrance. There will not be any bondage of body, bodily relations, bondage or attachment to our property, our money, etc. No bondage to old sanskars, habits, etc. No bondage to gurus, bhakti, science, because sometimes some people are so much believing in all the scientific theory that they will say, oh, unless I see God, how can I believe in? So we should not be having any bondage. No limited mind or I. No bondage to desires. So we should have such a powerful stage, free from all bondages. As we reach that stage, we will never get upset. If there is karmic suffering, we can change it into karma yoga. Whatever is happening, situation, people around us will not affect our stage. We will not lose our happiness. And all the time singing the song, Va Baba, Va Drama, Va myself. As we reach that karmatic stage, no desire, because we get imperishable treasures from Baba. So as we reach near that karmatic stage, there will be always Gyan churning, good wishes, and Swadershan Chakradhari stage. So we will be master, claiming our right and having all sense organs under our control. So we have to reach that final stage of karmatit. Now regarding service, Baba has given us recently 4 types of service. Service of self, Gyan, churning, becoming the embodiment of Gyan, transforming the self from Rajo to Sato Pradhan, Brahman to angels to deity. So through yoga, through attention, through determination, transform ourselves, become Bap Saman, self-service. Service of others, thoughts, words, actions, time, money, energy, whatever we can spare for others to bring them happiness is also a good service. Service of yajna, because in yajna also we need a lot of service through body, mind, wealth, words, etc. and service of the world we have to do. So once we have this awareness of such a big responsibility of serving the whole world, nobody can say, oh, I have too much time, nothing to do. No. Mansa Shiva, anybody can do anytime. So more we are powerful yogi, we will be able to do the service through mind and receive lots of blessing from everybody. And so we have to keep ourselves busy with any type of service. The questions I have been asked, we can't go to Madhuban now. If we just listen to the Murli online and join the program online, our meditation is not so powerful. And then we found it is hard to have Madhuban stage. Physically, mentally, we become weak. How do we do this? Now, once we know how to meditate, we can do it anywhere. Create Madhuban wherever you are. Maintain Madhuban timetable and have total disinterest for the world. Never say, I can't do, or how can I do, or it's not possible to have powerful stage. No. Because in the end, we will not be able to travel even to our nearest center. Baba says, in the end, the stage, it will be such a situation that you may not be even able to cross the road. So, one has to have that aim to maintain powerful stage wherever you are, because you can be with Baba, you can take your mind to subtle region, to soul world, and receive Baba's power, accumulate so much power that you are able to face any situation. In today's world, it's a special time. There are so many negative effects. I feel it is so hard to be flying. No power to fly. Physically and mentally, no strength now. I think what people are still body conscious, having this awareness, I am doing, I have to do, I have to look after my job, I have to look after my family. So we haven't given up I and mine. Give up I and mine. Feel everything belongs to Baba. Give your burden to Baba. Be a child and give responsibility to Bap Dada. Be soul conscious and remain light. Be detached and not have any pull nor any bondages. So maintain your timetable, good Amrit Vela, and you will find that you are feeling powerful. Next question is, so far, BK do not stay with Lokik family. How can we do the better service to the Lokik family? We may not be staying, but we should visit our Lokiks once a month, if they are near, at least once a year, if they are very far away. Write to them, ring them often. Maintain loving relation, caring attitude. I remember when I was first going overseas, what Bap Dada gave me direction personally is to write letter to Lokiks regularly with Gyan. And what I used to do is, from foreign country when I was there, I used to write monthly one letter. And in that letter, I used to take different topics and write that, okay, I went to so and so institution, I gave a lecture, and whole lecture I will write. And my Lokik father, he used to read it very carefully. And he collected my all letters and he used to show to his friends what service I am doing overseas. So the thing is, when I was at home, they didn't listen Gyan from me. But when I went overseas, they used to read my letters. So that's how aim is to keep good connection and relation. On their birthday, bring some gifts, and gifts may be pot plants, CDs, Baba's literature, etc., so that they get Gyan somehow or other. Next question is, how do we know we are not affected by negative issues or we have been affected by it? If we feel depressed, how can we avoid negative issues? How to avoid emotions, feelings, hurt our body owing to negative issues around us? Signs of being affected by situation and people around us is depression, feeling hopeless, disheartened, worried about future, fear of unknown, not motivated, and feeling lethargic, tired, etc. And those who are not affected by negativity around them, the signs of those are they are stable, unshakable, their stage is of equanimity, they are enthusiastic, fearless, and always peaceful and happy. How to avoid hurtful feelings. If anybody is criticizing us, defaming us, listen but not listen. Because people are used to defame you, criticize you. So Baba says, listen through one ear and take out from other. Don't let it go inside and affect your heart or let you get upset. So Baba says, yogis, just as in the world, important politician, whenever they move around, they move with bulletproof jacket. So yoga is our bulletproof jacket. So if we are wearing that bulletproof jacket, we will not get upset. Next question is how to discriminate self, our own thought, whether it is Manmat or Shrimat. When there is Manmat, we will find that other people will differ from us, will not agree with whatever we believe. And if it is Manmat, we may or may not be successful. If it is Manmat, we will not get help from Bap Dada. So we have to work hard to be successful. If it is Shrimat, Baba's help is there. Everyone will agree with us and there is definitely success. What is the stage of a world benefactor? The world benefactor is the one who has unlimited attitude. Just as Baba thinks, these are all my children. Same thing we will think, these are all my brothers. We will have merciful attitude that these brothers are suffering. I am so lucky that Baba has given his own introduction. So let me share my peace, happiness, powers with those souls who are suffering. So they will be great donors, boon givers, giving the blessings. They are givers, not beggars. So Baba has given us so many treasures. More we accumulate those treasures, more we are able to give it to the world. And on the third weekend of the month, we have World Meditation Hour. So rather than that, we can now have meditation for peace of the world every day. Early Amrit Vela, we are collecting power for ourselves. But during the daytime, evening, we can share our donation of yoga with everybody, especially our friends, relations who are undergoing hard time. Last question is how to do Mansa Seva? What is the way and form or method to do it? Mansa Seva we have to do with our powerful mind. So our stage is powerful, yoga is powerful, we can serve the world. So as I said is first I have to serve myself, serve others through the mind, and serve the world through our mind. So I have to consider myself to be the messenger of peace and give peace and power to everybody. My stage should be very elevated so that I can be giving light and might to everybody. Dadi used to think, I'm sitting on the world globe, and from there I'm giving sakash to the world. So in a day, at least few hours, we should be giving sakash to the world. And in the world, we may be seeing many scenes, problems, situation, obstacles, etc. But if I am double light, angel, and higher stage, looking at everything as an observer, I will not be affected, but I'll be giving shakas to them. So I should not focus only on the service through words because we have been expert to do the service through words, but we should be down doing service through mind as well as words together, double service. So I should have good wishes for everyone. And this Mansa Shiva we can do all the time, day and night. It's unlimited service. Just as Brahma Baba or even Dadi Prakash Pani I have seen. Whenever she used to wake up in the middle of the night, she used to sit in meditation and give sakas to the world. Also, we have to remember that we are the trunk of this tree and Baba is the seed. So from seed, we are taking energy and giving our energy to all the branches and leaves of this Kalpavriksha. So we should not be limiting ourselves to our centers or our family, but we have to give sakas to the whole world. We should plan for self-transformation, self-benefit, and becoming Bapsama. And through our good wishes and powerful vibration, we are able to help to transform others. Because we can't change people by giving advice or correction. Because nowadays people are very sensitive. But we can, with good wishes, we can help them. If I tell somebody, you are like this, they'll say, you are like that. So they will find my two mistakes. If I am finding one, weakness in them. So we should have determined thought that my power of silence and powerful stage, I have to spread powerful vibration in the world. So I have to become image of tapasya. Whoever comes in my contact, whatever sanskars they have, I should have the attitude of bringing benefit to them. And I should always have that awareness that this is my soul brother. So by drishti, awareness, attitude should be positive. So these are the questions that I had from Sister Chen. Now, whatever questions are coming.
Didi, the first question. Now that time is short, some souls say you do not need to do action but just sit and have yoga. And also, in terms of our account, Baba says, help with mind in body wealth. If we have just had a focus on yoga and don't help with karma yoga, then what might be the result of that? What do you feel?
I think the person who has quoted all these things is not what Baba says. Baba says, until end, you do service through body, mind and wealth. So do service if you have got physical strength, if you are sick, if you are too old and not able to help with karma yoga, that's different thing. But everybody has to help with thought, word and action, time, money, energy. Whatever you have to help them.
Please explain the difference between Sato-Pradhan intellect, a Rajo intellect, and a Tamo intellect.
Sato Pradhan intellect is pure intellect. And Sato Pradhan person is having virtues, purity, and is looking at virtues of others like a swan and keeps on giving to others. Rajo is like a business person. Whatever you give me, I give that much in return. Business people will say, okay, I'll give you material, but 1 yard costs this much money. In the same way, Rajo Pradhan people will say, you do this and I will do this. So they are like business people. And the purity level is less than 10 degrees. Sato Pradhan is 16 celestial degrees. Sato 14 degrees. Rajo 10 degrees or less.
Tamo?
Tamo is less than 8 degrees. And they are, even if you do good, they are doing bad to you. And they are selfish, cheat, liars, and greedy, corrupt, etc., violent. So that's Kalyugi Sanskar. Day by day they are degrading and becoming criminal. So we have to now help everyone, Rajo Tamo, to transfer to Sato.
Didi, when anyone makes a decision, it might be on the basis of Manmat or Shrimat. But when its consequence is harmful, when the consequence of the decision is harmful and not harmonious, he or she would conclude that's drama and deny his or her responsibility on it. Can a BK just blame on drama like that? Or we need to improve every day for a better decision following Srimad? How do we know that this decision is on the basis of Srimad or Manmat?
If the result is damaging, harmful, it means it's Manmat. And one should not use drama as an excuse, because after trying hard, if something goes wrong, then we say drama. But if we haven't taken proper decision, if I'm not sure what is to be done, it's better to get advice from senior who has got better judgment power, so that we are not making mistake, damaging ourselves or others. Don't use drama in an incorrect way.
How do I know my Mansa Seva or Sakash is reaching that particular person?
It's very difficult to know unless the opposite person tells, yes, I'm improving. My stage is improving, my condition is improving, circumstances are improving, my health is improving. They may say that, yes, because of your sakas or yoga donation, I am feeling better. That can be one of the proof. But otherwise, it's our duty to keep on giving shakas to our friends, relatives, or whoever we know are in a trouble situation.
So sometimes Baba says, give Sakash to the world. So how do we know the world is getting Sakash from me?
What has happened is, example, during million minutes of peace, we collected billions of minutes. And at that time, so many wars stopped. And that helped the world. Same way, by our spreading that peaceful vibration, we will find the atmosphere becomes peaceful. For example, nowadays we are having bhattis in Gyan Sarovar. Whoever comes, their comment is, such a nice, peaceful atmosphere. It's like a heaven. Brahmins are saying, I felt as if I'm in heaven. Laukiks also, when they come, they say, oh, this is heaven. So the thing is, people will comment that we felt so nice, so homely, so welcoming, etc.
Didi, in order to harmonize sanskars, it is often necessary to give way to the demands of others. And it may be seen as though we are the victim, when actually we are not. But will it be a bad example to others who are really being bullied and are victim as they see me being passive? I can't tell them to speak up and not be bullied because my situation is different.
In order to have harmony of sanskar, it's very good to have child and master stage. Sometimes we become master and make decision and remain firm on that. Sometimes we remain child and whatever everybody has decided, we agree with that. Now, we should not agree with everybody with everything. We have to use our discrimination power and lovefully, sweetly, we should discuss pros and cons about the situation, because it's always good to make that flexibility. Because Baba says gold is the one which molds. So we might have to mold sometime. But sometimes we have to remain firm on our ideas so that it's not considered as being bullied or weak.
Okay. How do we motivate children who don't feel like studying efficiently at this current moment, since we are nearing distraction? They feel like there is no point to study hard and take good marks.
We should try to motivate them to study hard, but naturally everybody will have their own way. And especially those who are grown up and have very firm ideas, we don't need to force them. If they pass gracefully, it's fine. We don't have to expect them to pass with honor, first class, second class, third class is also okay. Because we can, as I said, we can suggest, but nowadays children have their own mind. So lovefully, sweetly we motivate and let them create their own fortune.
Didi, can double foreigners go to Madhuban in next season?
I hope they will be able to come at least once before Kalpa ends. Luckily, those who have NRI situation or OCI card, they are already here. We have got already
Few
4
people.
5 from UK, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, they are already here. So about at least 6 7 Brahmins are already here. And Jayanti Ben, Sudesh Ben, Vedanti Ben, they will be coming for 27th March function. So on 27th March, I expect at least 15 20 double foreigners, but they will be coming for a few days.
How is the quality of soul? Soul is measured in degrees. Why is it 16 degrees for the highest? How is the quality of the soul measured in degrees?
When we talk about full moon, we say 16 degrees celestial full. So the thing is, those who are full, we say 16 celestial degrees. Less, then it can be 1 degree.
Yeah, but how do we, okay, if we look at a soul, and how can we find out whether this soul is 16, complete, 14 degrees, 10 degrees?
By seeing, we can't say, but by knowing them, whether they are able to, because 16 celestial degrees art, if you read the art of mixing with everybody, art of enjoying company, art of being lonely, art of administration, art of writing, all this art of giving speech, art of organization, art of administration. So by seeing their activity, we can make out whether they have got all arts or not.
In that, there are many arts. It's not the question, but the question from, I have a question. Didi, they say, okay, there's art of cooking, art of giving speech. So if we leave out on one or two, like if I don't know how to cook, or if I don't know how to give a talk, if I don't know how to paint, when art, that's also art written there. So if, instead of 16, will I come on in 14 then?
Of course. 16 out of 16, you will be 14 art celestial degrees.
So then we will come in silver age, not in golden age.
Maybe.
Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, that was the last question, Didi. Yeah, we don't have any more questions.
Okay, so I'll give the news. Dadi Gulzar is stable. Now and again, she has bleeding through rectum, and when there is a bleeding, she gets blood transfusion. Recently, she had gut infection, so they are giving her antibiotics. So her stage fluctuates, sometimes good, sometimes little bit affected with infection or bleeding. We have started Shivratri program. So first it was trauma center. On 5th we had in Gyan Sarovar and hospital. Today we have Pandav Bhavan and museum. So the flag hoisting will carry on in different places on different times. So on 11th March, Shivratri Day, it will be flag hoisting in Shantivan near Conference Hall. they have flag hoisting, and last flag will be on 16th March in Peace Park. So today I will give you happy Shiv Jayanti greetings, because we will not see each other until 11th March, which is the real Shivratri day. Some of you have lockdown, so may not be conducting public program, but at least on 11th March you offer bhog in the morning after morning class, and whoever can meditate at center in the evening, they should have some bhattis at the center. So hope everything goes well with all of you, and enjoy your Shiva Jayanti and keep yourself in company of Baba and remain safe, fearless. Today Baba was saying that those who have become Brahman, they have enough food and they are rich with imperishable treasures. They have become neat, clean, royal. Before Gyan, they used to dress in hippie dress, hippie lifestyle. Now they look royal. So Baba has changed us so much that we always sing, "Va Baba, Va Rama, Va my fortune." So keep on singing and dancing and flying. So let us have 5 minutes meditation and finish today's session. Om Shanti.
किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें, दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। बेहद का प्यार आपने हमको है दिया, हीरा हमें बनाकर श्रृंगार है किया। श्रीमत से मन चमन रिश्ते हमारे प्यार में अब तक भी आ रहे हो, रथ को संभालते हुए वादा निभा रहे हो। ऐसे ही प्यार पर जा निसार हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें।
Om Shanti. Goodbye.